My favorite part is that you get 9 people together to take time out of their lives to do this, and it's a lot of work. And the finished product you get is the result of everybody's effort and energy, and it's like an artifact that you leave of what happened at that time. It's like a vacation from real life, create something nice that really not a lot of people get a chance to create. Get to work with people that are really, really good at it and learn a lot about it. And it's something I feel special to be able to be a part of. Real thankful to everybody to let me participate in this. So.
Well, that's like everybody asks, do you make your own clay? And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Yeah.
Because, I really want to make pots. I don't want to make clay.
So as the heat moves up the chambers and then out the chimney, then the heat comes back. And then we know to shove more wood in this hole. Once you get past the second iron, it's all pottery. And where we stop in the back, sometimes we go all the way into where it gets real tiny.
The first thing is we have to determine what kind of shelves is going to fit in the space we have. So we have these cardboard templates. And we just kind of roughly, flip it around and figure out how many shelves fit. So 4 shelves fit in this area. So then I've got to support them off the floor. Now we want them to be pretty high because we're trying to make the flow, the heat and kiln stay lower than higher. It tends to rake the ceiling. But so we're packing the ceiling tighter, and as you can see we packed it pretty tight over on the other side. Pack the ceiling tighter, and then we're trying to make the bottom more open. Heat always rises, so if it's going across the bottom, hopefully that heat's getting up there anyway.
We have holes along the side of the roof, and we put in that tiny wood to get the heat in the back. The way we stack the kiln with our shelves, we leave a trough just that size underneath the hole. And so the shelves of pottery are here, and this is all coal bed. And we'll put the wood in the hole from both sides, like this, into that trough, builds up holes, sometimes burying the first or second shelves of pottery, and that's a good thing. Not too deep, because we can choke the kiln. So there comes the art of balancing the fire and the fuel.
It's a pretty dedicated firing schedule. It's a month process. So and pretty much the first 2/3, first half of the firing is pretty much just kindling, get everything hot in there, getting warm, and in the last 3 days we start stoking heavy and getting the kiln up to temperature. And there's times we'll reach up to 2,300–2,400 degrees just with wood.
We started the fire in the box, small little campfire, newspapers, twigs, brush, kindling. And we just kept that small campfire for a few days. On the second day we made the campfire bigger, and then on the third day we made it even bigger, until we could see the coal bed coming up to the height of the door, and the flames were licking up over the door. And then more wood, and it just gets bigger all by itself, like a bonfire.
Good. So I wouldn't say that's 20% opacity.
Oh, I love those big numbers, Tad.
Stop.
Is it me?
Nope, it's me. Close. You go ahead.
He only puts in 1 piece.
as he's stoking.
She's still kind of not sure to follow.
Make sure he's okay. I make sure she's how much she
Have what?
grapes.
Oh,
You can pull some off if you want. Just stay in apple. Please go to Nancy.
Wow.
Well, look at the colors. Did it run? What's up?
oh my.
Oh my
Where
god.
are you, Charles? Here.
Look at that blue. Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Really nice.
I played a little bit.
Oh, they do. The shiny is ash. Ash, ash, ash. Look at that. That's just ash.
That's a real. Oh my gosh. Crush them.
Yeah, all right, well, careful. There's something loose there. These, I would take care of.
I've got maybe 10 more of these cups to come out. Super excited. Great firing. Good results. This one was sitting on its side, all the ash is falling, and you can see the drips from the ash coming down. Then the flame kind of colors the clay. This one has glaze on it. Just changes real nicely. This is one of the best ones here. It's got really gorgeous ash on it. Came down, dripped right to the edge, just perfect.
With this much hard work, you develop this sense of community and this sense of teamwork, which is just really rewarding unto itself. You know who's going to pass you which pot at what time. You know who you can ask to say, please do this. They know the same things about you. It's exhilarating, it's exhausting. This exchange is just mind-boggling.
I do it because ceramics is a communal art, and this is probably the biggest communal art event in the ceramics world. Because we all throw pots together, make sculpture together, and so on in the studio, or whatever. But this one really takes a team of people to be able to fire it, to be able to have a piece of work, and so we can all share in the work, and the pain, and the time, and the joy of opening up the kiln and having a nice, set of work and stuff to show for it. To be able to take, mud and turn it into a piece of work or a utensil or a bowl or a pot or a coffee mug, it's fun. It's enjoyable, and it's very organic.
I think my favorite part of being a part of this is the people that I get to meet, and it's like this very intense period of time where we spend 24/7 together, and we're trying to get the best fire we can get, and people are really at their core, and yet we still manage to get it together and keep it together and produce this magnificent fire that creates some beautiful pieces of art.